Okay, here's the audience pass.
Nope.
Say hello.
Yeah.
Got it? Does everyone see their face? Okay. I'm going to show you a quick video. The following sources I used in my research. Goals by Brian Tracy, StanfordUniversity.com, WomenFitness.com, Today Matters by John C. Maxwell, YouTube.com, one interview by my Aunt Kathleen LaCrosse, and the Bible, the Book of Luke. My name is Lauren Sweeney, and today I'm going to be speaking on the need to create and write down short-term and long-term goals. So many people live life dreaming and are very ambitious, but never actually see these goals come into fruition because they do not have intentional goal setting. Brian Tracy said the potential of the average person is like a huge ocean unsailed, a new continent unexplored, a world of possibilities waiting to be released and channeled towards some great good. According to Brian Tracy, most people don't realize the importance of goals. They grow up in a home where goals aren't a necessity or the need for organization is not a habit. Other people are just scared of the fear of rejection or a fear of failure. One of the most important teachings of Aristotle, the Greek philosopher, talked about how man is a teleological organism. The Greek word teleos means goals. He concluded that all human action is purposeful in some way, and a human is not happy unless they are moving towards something they want. According to goalsettingfitness.com, the average person uses only 10% of their potential. And according to Stanford University, 2% of the average mind only uses 2% of their mental capacity. The inborn potential is extraordinary. Within each healthy human is the ability to achieve almost anything they set their minds to. 95% of our behaviors are unconscious and automatic, usually meaning a habit. The great question then becomes, what are your goals? What are your purposes you are aiming at, and where do you want it to end up at the end of the day? The solution is very simple to unlock your potential. First, you need to find out what your desires and passions are. And secondly, you need, with a pen and paper, start writing down everything that you ever dreamed that you want to achieve, from small things to little things. You must brainstorm to unlock the passions and your destiny that God has created you with. Taking the time to focus, assess, and write down your small and large goals is vital, and don't limit yourself when you write these down. Do you want to join the top 3%? According to Harvard, they did a study with the MBA program. What they found after asking this MBA program, have you created and written down certain and concise goals? Well, the research was astounding. Only 3% had even created and wrote goals, and 13% had even had actual goals without writing down. 84% had no goals whatsoever. 10 years later, these researchers went back and found that the 3% that had actually created and written down these goals were achieving and making 10 times more than the 97% of their class. I'm going to show you a quick video about a story from Zig Ziglar, about his life and his goals.
£7 and write a book. I'm just going to kind of give you that as an example. For 24 years of my adult life, by choice, I weighed well over 200 pounds. I say by choice because, you see, I have never accidentally eaten anything. I mean, it's always been deliberate. And when I choose to eat too much today, I have chosen to weigh too much tomorrow. You can choose to set goals and realize your potential, or you can choose not to set them. Now, if you choose not to set them, you got to understand that the consequences are not going to be good down the road.
Zig Ziglar had an amazing story about how he had never set goals, but when he started to create goals, he ended up writing books and losing all this weight because he started writing down and setting his mind to the goals. Another person I learned from was my Aunt Kathleen Lacrosse that I interviewed. She found the power of setting goals when she was 18. She set a goal that she wanted to travel around the world by the time she was 30. So in order to do this, she started working for Continental Airlines. And by the time she was 30, she has traveled to more countries than most people have ever in their entire life. And she is now in upper management of Continental because she has continued to create goals and never settle for less. The only thing that stands between a man and what he wants from life is often merely the will to try and the faith to know that it is possible. Richard Devo said that. In summary, setting goals, working toward them, and ultimately achieving them is the key. To unlock and unleash your full potential, you should make a habit of continuous goal setting. Luke 12:48 says, every to whom much is given, much is required. So my question to you is, are you ready to start goal setting and creating and writing down exactly what is in store for you?
Good speech.
Yeah.
Wait, what do I click? Yeah.